Here are the top 7 reasons why you want to own a home. Good morning, everybody. Mike Faber, Florida Suncoast Real Estate. Time for this week's Mondays with Mike on this really soggy Monday. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody had a great weekend. Came across this interesting report, an article from the Survey of Consumer Finances that found that the median net worth of homeowners was $231,400. That's a 15% increase since 2013. Conversely, at the same time, the median net worth of renters decreased by 5% from $5,200 today compared to $5,500 back in 2013. So now is a great time, and always has been, a great time to own a home. And here are 7 additional reasons to purchase a house, courtesy of a report from the National Association of Realtors through the Survey of Consumer Finances. The first one, tax benefits. Now, I'm no tax professional. Certainly consult your tax professional for the nitty-gritty details. But the U.S. tax code lets you deduct the interest you pay on your mortgage, your property taxes, and some of the costs involved in buying a home. Number 2, appreciation. Historically, real estate has had a long-term, stable growth in value. In fact, median single-family existing home prices have increased on average of 5.2% year over year from 1972 through 2014. And if you haven't been asleep at the wheel or had your head in the sand the last few years, just in our area, we had a over 30% increase in value in the Bradenton and Sarasota County areas. Recent housing crisis back in 2010 has caused some to question long-term value of real estate, but even in the most recent 10 years, which have included quite a few very bad years for housing, values are still up 7% on the cumulative basis. In addition, the number of U.S. households is expected to rise 10 to 15% over the next decade, creating continued high demand for housing. Number 3, equity. Money paid for rent is money that you will never see again. But mortgage payments let you build equity, home ownership, interest in your home. 4, savings. Building equity in your home is a ready-made savings plan. And when you sell, you can generally keep up to $250,000 profit if you're single and $500,000 for a married couple without paying capital gains. And again, consult your tax professional. Predictability, number 5. If you've been kind of paying attention to what rents have been doing in our area, they have jumped significantly over the last few years. I saw a report that on average, the national average for a single 1-bedroom apartment was $1,700. Oof, 2 bedrooms is upwards of almost $2,200. So, if you're looking at rent versus own, this is predictability. Unlike rent, your fixed rate mortgage payments don't rise over the years, so your housing costs may actually decline as you own the home longer. Well, with the less payments, your principal, some of those things if you refinance it. However, keep in mind that property taxes and insurance costs will likely increase. So your mortgage payment is going to stay the same, but the your insurance and your taxes can go up. If you're homestead in Florida, there's a homestead cap. It can't go up more than 3% a year, as long as it's your homestead primary residence. There's ways to also decrease your insurance premiums, with regular routine maintenance for your home, put a new roof on, that sort of thing, or upgrade your windows will also lower your insurance cost. Number 6, freedom. The home is yours. You can decorate it any way you want. Choose the type of upgrades, any new amenities that appeal to your lifestyle. Keep in mind if you're in an HOA, and some of them are a little bit more picky than others, you can only paint your house a certain color. You can only do so much landscaping. Some of you can't park a boat on the driveway or on your yard or a trailer or anything like that, which is good in a way. I don't know if you've driven around and see some of the non-homeowner association neighborhoods. You may end up with Fred Sanford living next to you, which is always an eyesore. And number 7, stability. Remaining in one neighborhood for several years allows you and your family to build long-term, lasting relationships within the community. It also offers children the benefits of education and social continuity. A few years ago, I read an article that just talked about home ownership, and children do better in school. They have less problems. They're more likely to continue on with their education and be more successful. Again, that's on average. I'm not going to say that if you don't own a home that your child's not going to be successful or continue in life, but just an overall average of national study. So I hope you guys found some of these interesting. I know I did. Some of them I knew already, but a couple of them, you kind of had to remind myself that just what home ownership can do for you. And as far as building wealth, if you're in a position that you can buy rental properties, that's even more of a wealth building process with tax deductions and depreciations. And if you're lucky enough that you can be in the black instead of in the red on your rent versus mortgage, that's always a good thing too, which is why you own investment properties. You don't want to own something and have to contribute to that on a monthly basis just to make the monthly payment. So if you guys have any questions about any of the information we covered today, if you'd like to talk about how you can get into investment ownership and invest in real estate, give me a call. I've got several of my own, and I've been through the trials and tribulations of that and have some good tips and recommendations on what you can do to maximize that. Mike Faber, Florida Suncoast Real Estate, 941-504-6345. Hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and we'll catch up with you next Monday.